Hello, this is Chiak. We're back with Cognition and Erica Reed thriller. Excuse me as you wait to see if I can hear myself in my sound check. Yep, there we go. We're going to continue on quickly before the game decides to quit itself on me and then I can't play anymore. So the question is, where did the last save occur? I have... Alright. We have this phone number that's incorrect. Is there any way to contact... No. I was about to ask, is she still in the interrogation room? But I'm pretty sure it's a new day. So I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's have a look. I know I can click this. Fine, I'll just click this thing here. Not Cordelia. Tess is not on. No, we don't have a Tess. Tess is not on here, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I think what I should do is check the text message to get an idea. Cordelia's wrong number. Okay, so that's really the only thing we can do right now because that's... I tried calling a number that someone left for me, but it's not going through. The new secretary wrote down is a little unreliable. Any suggestions? Okay, so at the moment, this is the only thing that we can work on. So the question is, how do I go about this? I don't imagine I can just hand this. Okay, let's just put this here. But let's exit from Sully's work desk. Yeah, that's the big question. Okay, so let's press spacebar here. Tess's desk. Can we look closer at her
This
desk?
is where Tess sat.
No, not really. Okay. What about Gwen? Can I show you?
That won't work there. This is where Tess...
And Gwen doesn't have Tess's number. Is Tess still in the interrogation room?
Hey, Gwen. Any news?
Not
I
really.
should check.
Sorry.
Did you let the game run for a while so it doesn't cut off in 20 minutes? No, I have not.
I need the charms that are in evidence for the Wise Monkey case.
Thanks to that thief, I've only got one. Fill out the form.
Oh, what?
Was this guitar charm one of the ones in evidence?
No, none of them were guitar-shaped.
This one's new. Interesting.
Okay. So I guess
Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Okay, depending where the save was, I guess I did that before getting the evidence files.
I need to do some more research. There should be evidence from the Wise Monkey.
Okay, never mind. I'm kind of curious, if I let the game run for 20 minutes, would that actually work? Because it's not timer based, obviously, because it's just completely random. Sometimes it goes 10 minutes, sometimes it's way longer. It doesn't give me a reason. It just says, you know what? I feel tired now, so I don't want to play. I don't want you playing anymore. Can you go? Just go. All right. So I need to get this evidence form
One
again.
evidence form coming up.
And maybe I will save after this so I don't have to do it again. Oh god. Anytime there's just that pause, you just get a little bit nervous. I mean, if it freezes now, then technically I could just start the set again, because this would not count, because nothing has happened. Only if something has happened, then I would consider.
Let's see what this gets me.
Yeah. Okay, just pick it up, fold it up, put it in your pocket, and then literally walk not even 2 meters to give it to Gwen here.
Here's the form.
Okay. Hang tight for a minute. Hope that helps.
It will. Thank you.
Okay, so quickly save here so I don't have to go through that again, even though it's a very minor thing. Now the question is, Cordelia's number. Oh wait, this is 5. How do I go about that? So, at this point, Can I... No. See, it would make sense if I could use that on Tess's desk. Who would have that information? Okay, before I go look up the hint, let's maybe ask Sully. I don't know, maybe he has everyone's number. He's looking after everyone. Want to make sure she's okay. Can I go out the back entrance?
McCoy?
Red?
What do you know about the Wise Monkey case?
Sully was working it and now he's part of it?
Yeah, and I'd like to fix that, so a little help here?
Same as you, Red. I know it's on the file. If you're looking for where to start, check out his desk. He's probably got some notes that maybe didn't get on the database yet.
Here's the prime suspect for Wise Monkey. A 21-year-old college dropout named Kelsey Gardner. It looks like the murders have been about revenge.
Think she might have found out he was on her case?
She must have, but who knows how. He's been on it for barely a week. Tough part's gonna be finding her. I've got an old address, but she hasn't been seen in almost 5 months.
Maybe someone she knew back at school will know where to find her.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
So that's the thing about contacting Cordelia. Okay, can we can't exit out back this. Most wanted list. Nothing here. I'm kind of curious of what this, We've been at his desk. I'm pretty sure we've looked at everything already, but the question is...
Sully's hard copy of the Wise Monkey case files.
Do I enter that into the database or something? Let's look at that. I feel like I've already looked up the hint. I just forgot. Between last week and this one. Here. Like, there shouldn't be anything else. Can I combine this? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, so let's grab that hint. Oh. Now it's not the only thing. Send. Go check in with Rose. Okay. Okay, interesting. We already got the evidence. We already got... I mean, I don't know what else we can look at. The main thing I'm worried
Sully's
about...
hard copy of the Wise Monkey case files.
Okay, let's see if I can exit out the door then. So, I need to talk to John in order to...
I need to do some more research.
Yeah, okay, there's still more to do. The question is, what? I guess I have to... It doesn't make sense, though. I was about to say, I have to look at the computer, but then what John was saying was that maybe there's something on his desk that pertains to the case.
You're gonna tell this crazy story to them over some beers at the next family reunion.
Is there any, like...
Promise.
Secrets in here? No? Okay. Stress ball. I don't know. Did you write something on the stress ball? Sully, please? I want to save you. Whether the game will allow me or not is a different question. Okay.
I don't need to request...
Okay, just checking that. Is there anything else? Other names? Amy Lewis. That's pertains to everything else. The previous case.
Sorry, busy I can be a real... Whoa. This one's from the director. It is with great regret, Madison Sir,
Okay.
effective, sincere,
Since I
Boston
don't know
office,
what the
as
game
you know from,
has...
like you, as details of.
Okay. So, I've done all that. This is just me making sure that I've retraced everything I've already done, because maybe the game doesn't recognize it, so I have to...
I don't have any evidence to look at right now.
Okay, there's nothing there. Good. Well, technically not good, but... no evidence. How do we find her? How do we find Sully? The stress ball
Sully's
we already
stress
looked
ball
at?
always looks
Yeah.
like it.
Okay, so I feel like that should be everything. Let's try to talk to... Do I want to? Sorry, I have like... I suddenly have a fear of anxiety going to Davy's office. Just because of last week's set. Can I exit now? That's the question. Will you let me go?
I need to do some more research.
Yeah, okay. So we still need to do research. Can we combine anything here? We combine that, but doesn't really... Yeah, she just tries the phone, okay?
Tess must have written. There's something there, but I can't get a fix on it.
Okay, and then we have...
This theater mask's charm is new. It was left in Tess's pocket.
Okay, that was left in Tessa's pocket. Oh, shoot. I need to use the eyes. Eyes, please.
That bitch left the silver guitar charm next to Sully's ear.
Alright. And then, eyes on this.
A silver charm shaped like a bell. Sully's hard copy of the Wise Monkey case files.
Okay. So, the big question right now is what other research should I be doing? Do I call the morgue, maybe, if they have any information about the case? The morgue, coroner's
I don't
office.
need to call there right now.
Okay,
If only finding him were that easy. His cell phone was left at the station.
Oh, can I call Rose?
I don't need to call her right now.
Damn it. What about Terrence?
I don't need to call there right now.
Okay, can I call my workstation for the fun of it?
No, thank you.
Okay, well. You won't let me call anyone. So who the hell do I call? Okay. Okay. Save me again. Again, I'm paranoid of where exactly I left off, so... And, you know, the game freezing. Before we go into this office, am I gonna get chewed out? Am I gonna get kicked out of the game? I don't know. Oh, so maybe we give him...
This is not going to work.
Fine.
McAdams,
Agent Reed?
Okay, anything we can talk about? Nothing. Okay,
I'll get back to it.
so what can I hand over to him?
That won't work.
At this point, it's going to be a try everything I've got because I'm not quite sure.
This is not.
I'm not quite sure what is it that I need to do.
This is not.
Is there anything that I can do? That's the question. Let's not give him our lockpick.
That won't work.
Okay. There is nothing else to look at. Alright. Okay. Father help me. Father help me. Sully. Be sure to check them thoroughly. Okay, so they all point to the desk, but I must be missing something. It's too early to be looking things up. But there's legitimately nothing Oh, I can't. It's weird. There's an... Okay. I just want to see if there anyone else... Okay, that's just all about looking.
This is Sully's desk.
So, what can I do at Sully's desk? What am I missing here? Because I would imagine it's here that I'd have to do to interact. Can I look at Cordelia's? Amy Lewis is the previous case, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the previous case. So I don't need to look this up. Do I need to look at the Wise Monkey case? Luke Jensen, Nick Stewart. Why kill the male stronger victims first? Was the significance of the charm?
I don't need to request.
Yeah, okay. Right. What is it that I am missing? Is there anything... Have I already tried that on the blood on the floor?
I don't have any evidence.
Emails? Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing here very specifically in the case database to help me out with this. They all talk about the hard copies at his desk, but nothing's really... I can't... It's not like I can combine... I can't really look at the case file. It just says this is his hard copy. Oh, here we go. Maybe it wants me specifically to... Okay.
First victim, Luke Jensen. Recently graduated Berklee College of Music. He was found behind his apartment in Brighton, pushed off a fire escape, stabbed, and his eyes removed. A silver violin-shaped charm was later found at the scene.
Okay, victim was found at 12:03 a.m. by a neighbor on the fire escape on their building. Victim had been pushed down the fire escape stairs, causing a fracture of the occipital, I said that wrong, bone, and severe cranial bleeding. The victim was then stabbed in the abdomen with a 6-inch chef's knife. The cause of death was loss of blood from these two injuries. Victim's eyes were removed post-mortem and not found at the scene. They are presumed to have been taken from the scene by the killer. The cuts on the face indicate an inexperienced hand. A small silver violin-shaped charm was found on the scene during a second sweep for evidence in the alley below the fire escape. Jensen was a recent graduate of Berklee College of Music. He is currently self-employed as a music tutor. The murder has strong signs of being premeditated. We are looking into a number of possible suspects. Okay, maybe I need to, delve further into this?
The third victim was Colleen Lavery, a sophomore-year Berklee student majoring in performance. Found on a stage at the school, pushed from a set balcony, and stabbed during the night. Her tongue and eyes were removed.
Okay, Colleen Lavery, sophomore year, student at Berklee College of Music. Victim was killed on the stage of the World Players Theater. Estimated time of death is 11:45 p.m. Victim was found the following morning at 7:35 a.m. by the theater staff. Victim went to the theater alone, presumably to rehearse, and was probably followed inside. She was pushed from behind off a set where she made an impact on the stage floor. Crime scene shows that the victim was able to stand after the initial fall and attempted to flee while fighting off her attacker. Defensive wounds on the arms match 2 stab wounds in the lower abdomen for a 6-inch chef knife. Death was caused by massive blood loss from the abdomen wounds. The eyes and tongue were removed post-mortem and taken from the scene. A silver G-clef-shaped charm was found at the scene as well. Update. Similarities to the Jensen case and Stewart case murder suggest the same killer. Inquiries have been made with Daniel Chapman, Dean of Students at Berkeley, to investigate possible connections between Lavery and Jensen. Okay. So we already looked at this one. So now I have to... Did I not do this before?
Second victim, Nick Stewart, a.k.a. DJ Abhorrence. He spun at Jaunty Abyss, a club in downtown Boston. Pushed from a staircase outside the club, stabbed, ears removed. A silver bell-shaped charm was found with his body.
Okay, that's the charm that we have currently in our possession. Professional alias DJ Abhorrence. Victim was found at 11:34 p.m. by a member of the wait staff at the club Jaunty Abyss on Lansdowne Street in the alley behind the building. Stewart was working as DJ on the night of the murder and exited the building during a break. Forensics show that the victim was pushed off the back staircase onto the pavement. Death occurred from the blow to the back of the skull. Post-mortem injuries include a stab to the abdomen with a 6-inch chef's knife and the removal of the ears not found at the scene. A small silver charm shaped like a bell was found on the victim's body. Similarities of this murder and the Jensen murder suggest the same killer. Connections between the victims are being pursued. Okay.
Fourth and most recent victim, Heather Ann, a retired opera singer who also gave lessons. Found in her home, she'd been pushed from the upper landing of the stairs, killed on the first floor. Lived alone, no witnesses. Kelsey was one of her students up until last spring. Eyes, ears, and tongue removed. A piano charm was found at the crime scene.
Victim was a retired opera singer and prior to her death was working as a music tutor. She was found in her home at 5283 Park Drive by students at 9 a.m. upon arriving for a scheduled lesson. Time of death is estimated at 10:30 p.m. the previous night. The house shows no signs of forced entry. The victim, who lived alone, fell or was pushed backwards down the interior stairs, sustaining blunt force trauma in many areas as well as a fractured rib and multiple fractures in her hands and fingers. She struck her head at the bottom of the stairs. Victim was then stabbed in the upper abdominal area with a 6-inch knife. Cause of death is attributed to the stabbing. Her eyes, ears, and tongue were removed post-mortem and not found at the scene. A piano charm, silver, was found near the body. The case is under investigation in connection with the Jensen, Stewart, and Lavery murders. Update: partial fingerprints found on the piano charm has been confirmed to match that of Kelsey Gardner, reported missing in a suspected runaway. June 2011. Local FBI has taken over the case as a serial murder investigation.
I've done everything I can from here. Time to hit the street.
Okay, so... I legitimately do not recall if I've read through that case file or not. Or maybe when I clicked the continue, it didn't start. It started off from the autosave, but not where I manually saved. Which that means I had this whole set for no reason. But let's hit the streets. Let's go talk to Rose. That's it. I don't recall. I think first things first, we are going to go to Rose's place. Antique shop. Let's get Cordelia's number.
Erica, good morning.
Not much good about it.
Oh, indeed. Dear, you look a mess. What happened? Come tell me about it.
And now I'm trying to find Sully before something worse happens.
That's quite a terrible thing. I'm so sorry for your loss, my dear. And if I can help you find your young man, don't you hesitate to say.
Thanks, Rose. I'm not planning to turn down any help on this one.
What was that shaking fist thing? Alright, can you help with
There's
this?
something I need help with. I was trying to get information from an object, but it's not clear. It's like I'm seeing static. Any ideas?
Some items are rarely by themselves. There is a way to make it more clear. What were you looking at?
This paper has a phone number on it, but it's the wrong one. I was hoping to get the right number by using my power on it, but I'm not getting anything helpful.
Remember how you needed more than one item to see that memory of Jean? It's like that. If you can find another item that was there at the same time, an item that shares that moment of history with this one, you may get what you need by combining them, reading them both at the same time.
Finding their synergy?
Yes, you could say that. Find another item to work with that wrong number and bring them back here. Then we can try.
Okay. I feel like, is this going to be something new? I feel like this isn't something new at all. This seems to me like a rehash. We're just gonna... Doesn't make sense to me. Because we are right at the desk. We could have just done that right there. Okay, now I can look at Tessa's desk. just grab everything off Tessa's desk. Pink pen, here you go.
This is the one. Lucky for me, she wasn't using the same kind everyone else does.
Alright, look at these folders.
Folders she was probably filing. Nothing to do with what I'm looking for.
And she just has it out on the desk where anyone can... Really? Really, Tess? Really? It's good that you're quitting. Let me just say. Okay. So, I'm assuming we talk, or do I have to show her the pen?
Hey, Rose.
Hello, my dear.
Oh, but okay. Oh, Jesus.
So what is it that I need to do to use that projection trick you taught
this
me?
is... Okay.
Focus on 3 things.
This is the tutorial stuff. Projection, regression, help, John.
You said you've met people like me before. How many others?
More than you might think. I have spent many years looking for other scions, and that search has taken me to many places.
Oh, I'd be interested to hear more about that, but I don't have time for a life story right now.
Another time, then.
I'm kind of curious. What happens if, like, the other killer, the person who's obviously linked to all these cases, or is going to be linked to all these cases, is also a scion?
I've been having an easier time with my powers. Well, except for what happened at the Old South meeting house.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. I was running at the killer, and suddenly I started getting flashes, seeing and hearing things without trying to. I couldn't control it or focus, and that's when the killer took the shot and killed Davies.
That's awful. But whose memory is it?
That's the thing. I don't know. It feels like it's mine, but it's not a memory. It's like it hasn't happened yet.
Odd indeed. But sometimes these powers we have expand without warning. I could try to help you focus on it to learn more.
Maybe another time. I can't right now.
We have to save Sully!
So are you and John... You know.
Oh, no, my dear. Jean is a good man, but not the man for me, nor am I the woman for him. No, I am a woman of certain faiths, and Jean, as I said, he's a good man, but not a man of faith.
He believed me when I told him what I could do, and that sounds even crazier than a lot of religious stuff.
Of course he did, my dear. I did not mean that he does not have faith, and in you, he has no doubts at all.
Okay. Is this the...
Find another item to work with that wrong...
Okay. So...
I'm gonna get going.
Goodbye, my
So
dear.
I have to show her the pen, basically. But we did get some good conversations, huh? Oh, the pen's right here.
I have the pen that secretary took down the wrong number with.
Good. Hold them both together and use your powers on them at the same time. It should give you a clearer image, show you the memory that these things share.
All right. Okay, so this is technically a new power. You have now acquired the power of synergy. Synergy can be used on items in your inventory. Ah. Items. Sweet. Now open your inventory. You can use synergy on items that show in color. When you select an item that can be synergized, okay. Select 2 or more items to make a memory stronger. Selecting non-matching items will create static. When you select all matching items, the image will begin to glow. You can then press the cognition sphere again. I have to read this a lot faster, otherwise it's not going to work. Boop. Boop. Like so. And then synergy.
617-555-1342.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll give this to Agent Reed when she gets back.
How the hell did she mess that up? Wait, Tess, my god.
It's working. I've got the number.
And they say synergy's just a buzzword.
Do you think if I combine even more items, I can make a memory clearer? See more of it?
I should think so. If you had a number of items that had been in the same place at the same time.
That'll come in handy.
Okay. That's what all these charms are for. Okay. Where the chances? I'm assuming it's too staticky, even if we click this.
The memory isn't strong enough
Yeah.
yet.
Okay. Just wanted to double check, but we got the number now. So, Cordelia. Do I have to did you autocorrected? Great, thanks.
Hello?
Hi, Cordelia. This is Erica Reed.
Erica, hello! I'm so glad to hear from you.
Sorry it took a while. I'm glad you came by, though. I wanted to talk to you about something.
I was just on my way to visit my brother, in fact. We could meet there in half an hour?
Sounds good. See you soon.
Okay. Well, I'll say bye or I'll just walk away. And sure, half an hour.
Hello, Erica.
Hi, Cordelia.
Okay, paranoia tells me to save. A lot happened.
Cordelia, this is hard for me to say. I don't even know where to start.
Try me.
I remembered something from the night that my brother died. I knew I had seen you before, but I couldn't place it. 3 years ago, you were here the night he was murdered in this cemetery.
I know. That's why I tried to find you at the FBI office. I remembered seeing you here that night, too. When I realized who you were, it was horrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't a problem my coming by the office. I just didn't know how else to contact you.
It's fine. It's just been a busy few days. I can give you my cell phone number if you ever need to contact me again.
Thank you.
She technically has your cell phone number. You called her on your cell phone.
What were you doing here?
I was visiting Max's grave.
And how did you get close to the crime scene?
I was sitting here, and I heard a gunshot. I didn't know what it was, so I called 911. Minutes later, I saw the commotion, the police cars, and I got closer. A police officer asked me to leave, but before I did, I saw you. It was you.
Okay. Sorry, that last line delivery. I don't understand even in the written context, I don't understand how that was supposed to even be read, so...
You didn't need to come to the office to tell me you remembered me. Why were you really there?
I wasn't sure I wanted to say it. I feel kind of dumb. It's just... Recently, I felt unsafe at my apartment. I started noticing a man hanging around. I don't like how he looks at me. After I realized who you were, I remembered something. That night you were here, I think I saw him here too.
What? Cordelia, what do you mean?
I can't be positive. He looks different. There are scars on this guy's face, but I swear I remember those eyes. It might be him, but more importantly, I'm afraid.
If that man is really... I can't check it out myself right now, but I can get a car over there at least. Someone to keep an eye on things until I can get there myself.
You'd do that? Oh, thank you so much, Erica. I live at the Enthon Towers by the Charles River.
You did the right thing. I'll get over there myself soon, I promise.
Okay.
You said you took over the business from your brother. What do you do?
He owned and managed some properties in the city, so now it's what I do. I'm not nearly as visionary as Max was, though.
Sounds like good work.
Not quite as interesting as being an FBI agent.
Interesting, yes. Good for your blood pressure or psyche, that's up for debate.
That sounds like you've had a bad day.
You could say that.
Do you want to talk about it?
A friend of mine was taken by someone this morning. I don't know where he is, but I know he's hurt badly and I have to find him.
That's awful. But you sound determined. I'm sure you'll find him.
Just finding him isn't good enough.
Okay,
I
whoa,
found
calm
Scott,
down.
I found Davies, and I was too late to save either of them.
I know what it's like to lose someone close to you, Erica. You care about this friend of yours a lot, don't you?
I do. More than I've let him know. But there are things I haven't told him about myself. I wish things were...
Simple?
Exactly. Something normal. Something that isn't messed up. But I'm starting to think there is no not messed up in my life.
You sound a lot like me sometimes.
What was your brother like?
Max... He was the real star in the family. Brilliant. Everyone loved him, and he was always kind to me. We lost our parents when I was still young, but he always looked out for me and made me part of the business. I wasn't really qualified at the time, but I tried to be for him.
Sounds like you were really close.
We were. I miss him so much, even now. I know he's gone, but there's still this hole where he used to be.
Well, same with me and Scotty. I'll hear a joke I know he'd love, or see a movie that's right up his alley, and sometimes I forget for a minute that I can't tell him about it.
Those are some of the best minutes, though.
I talked to Rose. You were right. She's been a big help.
She's a good woman. I'm glad it worked out.
What kind of pain did she help you with?
Oh, it was... She helped me deal with Max's death. We'd just moved into a new place before it happened, and I wasn't dealing very well with it. I felt like I had no one else to turn to, no one else who understood what I was going through.
Oh. Well, glad she could help you. I was lucky I had people like John and my dad after Scotty died. I can't imagine going through it alone.
Okay, that's...
I need to get back to my case. I'll let you know when I've got a car at the towers.
Thank you so much, Erica. If there's anything I can do, even if you just need to talk again, you've got my number.
I might take you up on that. I like not feeling quite so... weird.
Alright. I'm curious, can we call John now? Like, do we call John? Because she's technically not on the case. Not technically, she's just not on the case. They're not allowing her on the case. They're taking her off the case.
My partner, John.
No, okay, it's not gonna let me. So, let's continue with this investigation then. We have Kelsey's apartment to go to. Over down here. Or maybe
The landlord said her parents are paying the rent through the end of Kelsey's lease. Looks like they came by to pick up at some point. Kind of weird that they'd leave the place looking so lived in yet abandoned.
Okay. Maybe do I contact...
No, thank you. I don't need to call there right now.
Okay. Just wanted to see, but it's not something we can do at the moment. Alright. Click. A lot of things to look at then. Posters.
DJ Abhorrent spinning on Fridays at Jaunty Abyss. Into the Woods, spring 2010. Kelsey played Rapunzel. An Evening of Opera, March 2011. Her name's here along with Colleen's. May as well label this wall evidence A through C.
Okay. Slight connection to the victims. Note. Let's look at that.
Dear Kelsey, we miss you so much, sweetheart. We just want to know you're safe. We wanted you to have a place to come back to from wherever it is you've gone. Please call us as soon as you can if you find this. Love always, Mom and Dad. Talk about depressing.
Okay. We have a package here.
Screw it, I'm opening this thing.
Okay.
Puzzle box.
This is the thing we saw in the static vision. So when we get more of the charms, we'll be able to interact with this box. Okay, is there a reason why I can look at this chair?
That thing looks like it's about to pop a spring.
Not really, just taking observations.
No cable box, but it does have a built-in VCR. Wow, this girl was old school.
Bed, I see there's something there, so let's look at that.
Pick up anything that isn't nailed down, right?
Oh, okay, you're just gonna... Okay, can we look at it, though? I thought you were going to actually... Kelsey's... It's... What? It's just an empty envelope?
An empty envelope from Kelsey's place.
Okay. So we're gonna have to use synergy. The question is, what are we using synergy with? What combinations of items are we using? A dinosaur? It's cute. It's...
Second-hand twin bed, second-hand chair, second-hand everything. This place is the most depressing dorm room knockoff I've ever seen. What's a cute little guy like you doing in a place like this?
Okay, anything else? We have the vent?
A place like this has central air? Didn't see that coming. This vent is missing a screw.
So, can we...
No good.
Yeah.
I can't open it with my bare hands.
It's missing one screw, not all the screws. So, let's see. We have a stereo here, which there is nothing for us to play. There's the puzzle box. Okay, let's just look at all the
It's got that roll right out of bed and into a cereal bowl kind of charm.
Let's look at all the miscellaneous things that...
The bathroom is pretty tiny, just like the rest of the place.
This lock-picking tool wouldn't have a screwdriver on it, would it?
That won't work there.
Okay, just saying. Just wondering.
There's no disc to play. This setup must have put it back. This is seriously high-end stuff. This is not going...
Oh, sorry. We don't have an item for that. Okay. And this has to do with some sort of save. Yeah. And the charm's nothing to do with that. Okay, let's look at the puzzle box then.
Damn it, I hate these things. There's always some trick. But what is it?
Okay, so let's look at Cognition. These two things here.
I can't see anything. Damn it.
Okay.
I'll just see a dozen other people failing. I need to see it open successfully.
Can we... No, because if it's... Right, because the blue is something that we can only click on once. Precognition is something else. So we need to get... Right, so the main question right now is... One, I need a screwdriver of all things. Oh wait, have I looked at the keyboard?
Fancy keyboard. Do all music students blow their money on these things?
I mean, I would imagine they do, considering they're trying to make... If it's their profession, I would imagine so.
It wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Wait, what's...
It's a basement apartment. Or garden level, in realtor speak.
Okay. Interesting. We can, if you want...
It wouldn't be worth the trouble.
We can interact with that more. Why is the light bulb out? Okay, so we need a screwdriver. There's... Can I combine anything? I don't imagine so. No. Case file. Okay. So we need more of the... That's the end of it there. So where do I go to get a screwdriver? Oh, we can go to Berkeley College. I missed that. Okay, we have, for some reason, a strange cutscene.
You must be Special Agent Reed.
I am. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Dean Chapman.
Of course. Now, how can I help you?
I need some information on a former student, Kelsey Gardner.
Kelsey Gardner. Oh, yes, the missing girl. Has she been found?
Not exactly.
Oh, that's a shame. What can I do to help, Agent?
Why are you moving your hands like that, sir? Let's talk.
Dean Chapman.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've been the Dean of Students at Berkeley for the last 5 years. Before that, I was a professor here. I taught in the strings department, as well as some composition courses.
How much interaction do you get with the students now?
Well, I make the effort to meet all of them at the very least. I still teach one course a semester as well, and of course a few students do their work study in the offices here.
What can you tell me about Kelsey?
Not much, I'm afraid. I try to get to know every student, but with so many of them, it's hard to know some more than passingly. She was brought to my attention while the police investigated her disappearance.
Asking why she dropped out.
Yes, financial problems, a real shame. She lost her merit scholarship after 2 years. Her grades dropped, and then she dropped out during her junior year.
Okay.
Why not try to get a student loan?
I'm not sure. I think she tried, but she wasn't able to get one.
Then what happened to her?
I'm not sure, I'm afraid.
Why did she have so much trouble getting a loan?
Well, you'd have to talk to a creditor for those details, but it's always an unfortunate situation.
College doesn't come cheap.
No, it doesn't, but the college has costs to cover as well. No magic wand to wave, as it were.
What about her family? They couldn't pay?
Well, I don't know what her family's situation was.
What classes did Kelsey take?
Most of her classes were in performance and composition, specifically singing.
Did she ever take any classes with you?
Oh yeah, she took one of my composition classes.
So you must have known her from that.
Those classes are rather large, you must understand. Now that I think about it, I do remember her being in my class, though she wasn't the most involved student.
I'd also like to ask you about 2 other Berkeley students. They were recent murder victims.
Oh, yes, of course. Has progress been made in either of their cases?
We believe they were the victims of the same killer. Actually, I'm pursuing the possibility that Kelsey Gardner killed them both. I need to know if there was any connection beyond them all going to school here.
You really think she might have killed them? Kelsey? My God, I would have never thought.
You said you didn't know her very well.
No, but I'd be shocked to hear that about any of our students. I'll help you however I can.
Okay.
Luke Jensen was a recent graduate. Do you know if he and Kelsey had any classes together, or if they were friends?
Well, I'll check our student records. No classes together. They didn't live in any of the same dorms. Oh, here we are. It looks like Kelsey was tutored by Luke in her freshman year in composition.
Were those one-on-one sessions?
Probably. Small group sessions at most.
How did she do in the class?
She got a B that semester, but in later composition courses her grades fell. Her last grade in that subject was a D.
Sounds like the lessons didn't stick. Colleen Lavery was still a student here. What can you tell me about her?
A bright young woman, very talented singer. Her death was truly tragic, and what was done to her was just awful.
Any connection between her and Kelsey?
No classes together.
I got the typing thing again.
The merit scholarship that Kelsey lost was awarded to Colleen the next year.
Would Kelsey have known this?
Well, it's possible. Some scholarships announce whom they've been awarded to.
I love how, I don't know, it's just funny when he's like still typing as he's reading the information. I'm like, I'm pretty sure at this point you're just gonna be scrolling, not typing everything that you've got.
Did Kelsey have any friends I could talk to?
I don't know what her social circle was, but I could put you in touch with her old roommate.
I'd appreciate that.
Homelin, could you please contact the former roommate of Kelsey Gardner? Agent Reed would like to speak with her.
Certainly, sir. I'll have her information ready for when Agent Reed is done.
Those are all the questions I have for now. Can you think of anything else I should know about Kelsey or either of the victims?
No, that's all I can think of.
If you think of anything, contact me. Thank you for your time, Dean Chapman.
Yes, of course. Good luck, Agent Reed.
Now the question is whether you're hiding anything. We're just gonna... Okay, so something tells me
I'd be more surprised if he didn't have a few of these in his office. Wow. Is that cello signed by Yo-Yo Ma? Damn. And a guitar signed by the Beatles? That had to set him back a lot.
So, it's just out on display. I feel like this is something that someone would definitely try to steal. You can't tell me that no one's tried to steal it.
Isn't that one of those really swanky hotels in Dubai?
So the real question is he hiding something? Is he going to be a potential victim? So far, well, no, I said so far, but we haven't even gotten anywhere yet. So, can we actually grab things? That's what I'm curious about.
May I take a copy of this?
Well, do you need it for something?
Truth.
Not really.
Then I'd rather you didn't.
Oh my god. What is this anyway? Like, I don't understand.
Office of the Dean of Students, Berklee College of Music. Official looking stuff.
Okay. Yeah, there's understandable. There's absolutely no reason why she would need that. Okay, so there's no way I'm going to be able to...
Ugh, that thing's a mess. Paper sticking out, overstuffed drawers. It's like the university equivalent of shoving things under your bed. The drawers are labeled personnel, finances, coursework, and miscellaneous.
Okay. So, until this guy goes missing, probably kidnapped by Kelsey, I don't think we'll be able to do anything, so let's exit. Melissa's apartment. Okay.
She's not home. I left my card and told her to text me when she's home.
Okay. So what can we do now? Can we go to the morgue? Can we ask for information about the bodies? Would we need to ask for... I mean, everything would... Well, I was about to say everything should be in the case file, but not everything. Does that...
AFK. Terrence must be working the crime scene at the Old South Meeting Hall.
That's hilarious. That's great. Now, Terrence gone. Well, you would think that the mortician might be gone. Or the... I don't know, what is her role, actually? Since apparently the Boston FBI office is extremely low staff, there's only one of everybody.
Agent Reed, how can I help you?
Oh my god,
I wanted
is that...
to say goodbye to Davies. Everything happened so fast I didn't have a chance before.
You know my rules, Agent Reed. No contamination and no private visits before I've finished my work.
Right. The autopsy report must be happening soon.
I have paperwork to take care of. Please, show yourself out.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. Okay, so that's it for that. What can I do now? Let's head back to the FBI office. Because I'm wondering if I can get the information. I need the information that I supposedly received. Or is it maybe emailed? Was it emailed to me? Oh, look, they cleaned up. Look at that. They cleaned up the blood. Okay, so let's see if I got an email about her. Huh? Weren't we supposed to get information about... I don't understand. People search. Is there anything new? No. Case database. Submit this later. Doesn't make sense that on my computer there's nothing, but then his there is something. Is there anything in our... No.
That won't work there.
Do I ever return Tess's pen? Can I return it, please? Can I look at anything else on Tess's desk? That's the other question. Can I snoop? Just the phone folders.
I'm not taking that with me. I gotta find something else.
Okay. I don't imagine we can give a...
This is not going...
Oh, maybe...
An empty envelope from Kelsey's place.
Maybe I can ask about the empty envelope. Huh. To the dean? Because I wasn't given the room... Well, no, well, I guess I was, because Melissa's apartment shows up right here. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Let's see if I can ask about the empty envelope. Whoa, she just rushed right in.
Dean Chapman?
Hello, Agent Reed.
Okay, everything...
Those two don't...
What would I need a Berkeley stationery for? I want to see his reaction.
Is there something you need from my files, Agent?
No. Sorry.
We're definitely going beyond our his desk.
He keeps his desk neat. Inbox, some blank office of the dean's stationery, phone, and a computer.
Okay. Is there anything else we can ask about to him?
This is not going...
Okay. So again, I don't want to just lie taking the stationery. Especially when I don't know what's for at all. Is there anything else I can look at? Dean, the guitar desk. So I think that's it for there. What can I... Kelsey's apartment. Actually, can we talk to, Can we talk to McAdams? Because we're also supposed to be getting, some details. Actually, let's go to Sully first. Keep him appraised of the situations. Or my case progress, so to speak. And then see if I can talk to Adams.
McCoy?
Red?
Nothing. Okay.
I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
Just saying hi. Okay. So, McAdams. We can't talk to Melissa yet.
McAdams?
Agent Reed?
Here.
I need a BPD car sent over to the Enthon Towers.
Why?
A friend of mine. She thinks someone may be stalking her.
Then she should call the police and file the complaint with them. Focus on your case. I shouldn't need to stress that Agent Sullivan's life depends on it.
Just... Why don't you just say it's part of...
About that interagency request.
The answer is still no, Agent. Stop wasting time and get back to work.
Damn it! If I tell him what it's really for, he'll never sign anything.
That's why.
I'll get back to it.
See that you do.
Okay. So... what can I do at the moment, besides lying about needing the Berkeley stationery? Which again, why would I be even be taking that? We have Kelsey's empty envelope. Okay, let's just go to the phone. Because at least this way, Cordelia... need to send a police cruiser. Something missing from the opening puzzle box. Davy's body. Okay. So these two things don't really... the morgue and Cordelia don't really pertain to the case. Can we actually... oh, why am I going here? Can we call... is there someone we can call? Work.
I don't need to call there right now.
Coroner's
I don't need to
office.
call there right now. Not right now. Later.
Okay, so there's really no one I can contact. Web searches, there's nothing I can look up there. I don't... okay, yeah, it's only entertainment stuff. Can I look up the venue? Oh, this... okay, so this... yeah, this is nothing then. Alright. So that's it for that then. So. Do I need... I don't know, do I need the Berkeley stationery in order to... It doesn't make... that wouldn't make sense to me. Okay, the only thing I can do right now is lie about the Berkeley stationery. Now we go back to her apartment. Anything else I can talk to about with Gwen?
Hey, Gwen. Any news?
Not really. Sorry.
I need an interagency request form.
Here you go.
It looks like you're buried in paperwork.
I'm so busy I haven't been able to get these forms to McAdams to get them signed. He's gonna be so mad at me.
Thanks, Gwen. Let me bring the stack in for you, at least.
Would you? Oh, thank you, Erica. You are a savior.
No problem, Gwen. Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Okay, so we're obviously gonna be slipping this, do I use the pen? I'm assuming I've already written out all the stuff.
A blank interagency form. I'll need McAdams to sign it to get a police car over to the Enthon Towers. I'll just add this one on top.
Okay. And then we're gonna go over. Come on, let's get to Davy's office. Okay. Something I want to do right now, we're going to save again. I feel like I haven't done that. I definitely have not done that in a while. And then hand this over to him.
Here, these are from Gwen for you to sign.
And why are you bringing me these?
Because Tess quit. The evidence room was robbed, and she's going gray trying to keep everything together out there on her own.
She has her job, you have yours. But fine, give her this one, she can get the rest later.
Okay, thanks. Yay! Sneaky, sneaky. But that's his fault for not reading it. It's like, I'm very busy standing here. Just do your job, Agent Reed. Alright. Assigned interagency form. Who do I send this off to then? Who do I give it to Gwen? Gwen, do you handle this?
Here are some of those forms, Gwen. I think he said to bother him frequently about getting the rest of them done.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Thanks, hon.
And could you fax this to Officer Jonathan Duffer at the BPD for me?
All right.
Thanks, Gwen.
Sweet. Okay. One task down. She's texting Cordelia now, looks like. Or phoning.
Hello, Erica.
Hi, Cordelia. It's all sorted out. There'll be a police car outside the building soon. I'll get there when I can, but in the meantime, if you see that guy, let them know, okay?
Thank you so much, Erica. I feel safer already knowing you're looking out for me.
I'm glad I could help. I'll call you later. It's from Melissa, Kelsey's old roommate. She's back at her apartment.
Okay. Hello, Miss Reed. This is Melissa. Carubia? I'm at my apartment now if you'd like to come and talk. Okay. Sweet. Sorry, exit. I was like, why isn't it letting me go? Did it freeze? No. I was just clicking the wrong thing. Melissa? Okay, case is moving forward.
Hello, Miss Carubia?
Who is it?
Special Agent Erica Reed, FBI.
Yes, of course. The Dean's office called about you. Namaste, Miss Reed.
It's Agent Reed, actually.
Okay, well, calm down.
Of course. My apologies. Please, have a seat.
My God, Erica, come on. Calm down. She didn't call me by my proper title. How dare you? Also, there is a lot of things to look at here.
How long has that thing been blinking 12 o'clock?
Ma'am, you're just gonna have to wait while I just,
Hey, this bureau's actually pretty nice. Under all that clutter. How'd that happen? Man, this place is cluttered. These things are all packed with books, trinkets, jewelry boxes, papers, folders. Who knows what else? Artistic endeavor or just decoration? Jaunty Abyss features DJ Abhorrence. That was the DJ name used by Nick Stewart, one of the other victims.
Okay, anything else? More posters, the desk.
All I can see is that bright purple chair. Where do you even find one like that? For a drum circle, no doubt.
Okay, flute?
A flute? No, wait, that's a recorder.
Oh, ew.
They taught us how to play Three Blind Mice on those in 3rd grade. What exactly is she going to music school for again?
Personally not fond of the sound of recorders, hence my ew sound.
That's a weird way to arrange dresser drawers.
Thank goodness it was not something I had to learn in elementary. Whoa, Erica, where did you go, Erica? You went way farther than I wanted you to go. Thinking of my elementary school is we were more of a choir, so
Empty water glass.
there's more singing.
Does this girl pick up anything?
Coffee table.
The second-hand coffee table. A college standby. Mine was never covered in tarot cards, though.
Lamp.
The ceiling lamp is kind of pretty. Wait a second. Did she make that out of a hookah?
Okay, that's funny. it's, and then the last thing I think is these.
These are all
posters.
for local bands and clubs.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's have a sit down. Yeah, Erica, just phase right through the wall.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Oh, what can we...
This girl is the hippiest hipster I've ever seen. Can you tell me about yourself, Miss Carubia?
Melissa's just fine. I'm a senior at Berkeley, studying composition and music therapy.
Music therapy? They teach that here?
Oh, yes. It's a wonderful program. Music can be a powerful healer and helper for all kinds of people.
If you say so.
What? What's with the judgmental sound there?
What can you tell me about your old roommate, Kelsey Gardner?
Poor girl. She was so bright when we met. Then it all fell apart on her. First, she lost her scholarship, then her work study, then she got refused for a loan, then she dropped out. We lost touch after she moved out. Is she all right? Did you find her?
Not yet. What was she like?
She was nice, but she had a hard time deciding what to study. Very unfocused. She even tried to get a club DJ to teach her how to spin once.
And the last time you talked? What did she say then?
It wasn't good. Her aura was an angry mess.
Angry about what?
Oh, a lot of things.
I can't help but notice the tarot cards. Are we gonna get a reading from her just for her own fun?
What do you know about her financial problems?
Kelsey couldn't afford to pay tuition after she lost the scholarship and got fired from her work study. No loans, no favors, and her family couldn't help either. She was really mad at everyone. I was given her spot in the chamber choir and she was so mad.
Was that the last time you talked to her?
One of the last. The very last was when she moved out and couldn't pay her half of the rent that month.
That must have been a strain for you.
Yeah. Oh, no, I forgot. Her boyfriend paid it off for her a few weeks later.
Okay, that's new.
Who was
That's
Kelsey's
first.
boyfriend?
Joey.
Joey. Last name?
I don't know. But he worked at the post office down the street.
I was just there yesterday, actually. Joey. What does he look like?
Oh, brown hair, blue eyes. He had a very nervous aura.
Sounds like the clerk I met. Weird. What else do you know about him?
Not a lot. He didn't talk to me much. He was always focused on Kelsey. He loved her so much. I don't think she was quite as into him, though.
Do you know if they were still together when she went missing?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have hilariously, we happen to actually meet this guy already.
What was her work-study job, and why was she fired?
She worked at the dean's office. She said it was unfair that she was fired, but I don't know why it happened.
The dean of students? Daniel Chapman's office? He didn't say she worked there.
She did. All of sophomore year, maybe longer.
When was she fired?
A month into junior year, I think.
So much for not knowing her.
I guess the dean just did not think that, he doesn't think much of her, or completely forgot that, hey, maybe her roommate will give the details, or he's gonna run away the minute I try to get there.
Have you had any contact from Kelsey at all since she disappeared?
Like, from beyond?
Beyond what?
Beyond, spirits.
Of course.
Yes, I think Kelsey might have tried to contact me.
Through the spirits?
No. There was a package outside my door this morning. It had a charm in it, just like this bracelet she used to wear.
A silver charm? Where is it now?
It's, fudge. I know I put it somewhere around here, but I forget where. I'll have to focus and seek guidance from the spirits. But it works better when I'm alone.
You do that.
Okay, so this girl is a potential victim as well. I mean, already from when she said that she got given her spot in the choir,
A silver charm? Where is it now?
Oh, shoot.
I'll have to focus.
Okay, sorry, I need to ask about the DJ.
You said she was trying to learn how to DJ? Who was teaching her?
DJ Abhorrence.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, you have. You know already. Don't.
Was his real name Nick Stewart?
DJ Abhorrence isn't?
Was he close with Kelsey?
She knew him better than I did, but the lessons didn't last that long.
Okay, I'm starting to see why maybe the dean didn't think she was gonna be much of help, or lead Erica into his direction, I guess.
Goddammit,
I keep
I'll have to focus.
Yes, focus while I search for
Thanks
it.
for your time, Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
Well, you didn't get Agent Reed. It's Agent Reed. Not the chances.
I'm not here for a panty raid.
But we are looking for something. What's this?
Empty water glass. Does this girl pick up anything?
What is there?
Sure, yeah. The floor's a great place for a wet towel.
Why does it look so wet? Also, if these are wood floors, you definitely want to clean that up. Though I don't know what the humidity is like in Boston, so. Shelves. There really isn't anything else I can look at. Okay, Cognition. I bet the apple was on the table for a few days. Okay, there is an apple there. Do you have a compost bin? What? Or anything? I totally missed that. I did not see that.
I need to get closer.
Oh, you want me sitting down right beside her? I was like, what do you mean you need to get closer? You're literally
Can I ask you a
right
few
there.
questions?
Of course.
Apparently, the distance between standing and sitting is a great big deal. Okay, so this is... I forgot what this ability is called.
Please, don't touch me while I'm seeking guidance.
Sorry. I need to find a way she'll let me touch her.
Okay. That's just everything about this. Oh, one apple. Another apple. Tarot card.
Those look well used. She must be pretty into the spiritual occult stuff. Wouldn't surprise me if she knew Rose, actually.
Can we ask her that? Dresser. I didn't realize we could actually...
That's a weird way to arrange dresser drawers.
Huh? There's something weird. Wait, is this decor? Oh, I was almost thinking, does she actually have a hammock? But the fact that I think it's just decor. But it would've been neat if she had a hammock. Can I don't know, what do you want me to do? Can I knock over this water glass?
These are all for local bands and clubs. Ugh, she couldn't be bothered to throw it out when she was done. All organic apples, no doubt. I'm not here for a...
Okay. Is there anything...
Those two don't...
Okay, just making sure. It's like, hey, do you recognize any of these? Kelsey's empty envelope. So, what can I do? How do I distract her? Or I'm supposed to get her to... So I can allow her to use the perception ability, but... Silver charm. Okay, so...
A silver charm?
It's,
Don't know
I'll
where
have to
put
focus
it?
and seek guidance from this.
You do that.
Okay. So nothing really there.
Thanks for your time.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
Huh. And there's nothing else here that I know of. I mean, we can look at things, but we can't actually interact with. The only thing is maybe the drawer.
That's a weird way to arrange dresser drawers.
I'm kind of confused of what you're talking about in terms of arrangement, but sure. The only thing is her. But we cannot get into close contact. Like, I would think it's using the tarot cards, but...
This girl is...
Okay, let's go sit down again.
Can I ask you a few
Of course!
I do not know how to... Okay, let's just exit then. Let's exit.
Thanks for your
let's
time,
leave.
Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
We can probably talk to the dean again. Probably? No, we can definitely talk to the dean again. Also, how do I get out of here? No, really. Where is the exit? Is this the exit? Huh. Okay. I don't think I can get out of here. We're gonna save at the moment. Yeah, there's no, like, very specific points about exiting the area. So, I can only assume that whatever I need to get done needs to be done now. It's not something we're going to be coming back to. Oh, this is Kelsey's apartment. Melissa. I need to touch Melissa. The subject title makes it really... it makes it somehow dirty. But then you read the text, like, oh, okay. There's context. I need to touch this woman for my intuition to work, but I need a reason. She's got kind of hipster bohemian thing. Maybe she's got something that can help you. Okay, no, that makes it sound like... What the hell? That makes it sound like I can leave. But where do I exit? Flute, desk, shelf, lamp. The bureau. How do I get me out of here? Someone get me out of here.
That's a weird way to arrive.
This doesn't... What? How am I supposed to get out? Usually there's like an exit I can exit out of. But I don't see that option at all.
Hey, this bureau's actually pretty nice.
Okay.
These are all for low...
No, seriously, what in the world? Huh? She's talking about Rose, but Rose is not gonna have anything.
This is not...
Do I maybe... Can I combine an item?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course!
Can I combine the item? No. I can't. The pen? Do you want this pen? Do you like this pen?
This is not going to...
Okay. Hey. Do you think you can get this reading?
Those two...
No? Okay. I don't know how to convince you. Here. How about you take the entire case
This
file?
is not...
Please. I can't exit out of here, so what? There's clearly something I need to be doing. I mean, it makes it sound like, the way the text made it sound like is that I can go to Rose. Unless I'm just misinterpreting it. But in this, I can actually leave. Can I get you to clean this off the table, maybe? I don't know. But what am I supposed to be doing? Did the game just freeze now? The game just froze right this moment. It heard me crying and said, "Oh, here we go. I'll give you a break." Okay, well, interesting. So I am gonna take this opportunity right now because I want to know. I don't know if like next set's just gonna be shorter. I am like really hungry right now, so I'm kind of tempted to just end it here. But I'm very confused on what I should be doing because it doesn't seem like I can leave. So whatever I need to do it now. Ep2. Erica Reed, episode 2. I'm hoping that will just be enough to give me to a walkthrough. You know, it might help if I actually type in walkthrough on my phone here. But hey, we went quite a bit of time before the game decided to, like... I just want to know, very quickly right now, in terms of the wise monkey... to Gwen, because I'm, her apartment reflects this, look around, talk about everything after looking, stand up and look at the tarot cards. Okay, so we can leave. I just don't know how to leave. Alright. Okay, well, I am gonna end the set here because I'm actually starting to starve for some reason right now. And this is a good length. Either way, my arms are actually super tired from my work week, so I just should end it for my own health and safety. Not to say that this is not exactly a tension-filled game where I'm going to be clenching up all those tendons and muscles on my arm from being aggravated, though this is aggravating me right now just staring at this free screen. So either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Next time, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to leave Melissa's apartment. Until next time, guys, see ya!